Good evening, collective. I hope all is well, that you had a blessed holiday and a joyous new moon with the eclipse, no less, on the 26th, I think it was like 12:06 or 12:12 Eastern time, of course. Very exciting last night. So the channeled message for this morning or for today, which I was wiped out so I didn't get this message earlier, but it's Spirit wants you to know to go within and seek answers from your spirit guides. Continue to heal your inner child with forgiveness and self-love. Call in your guidance, call in for guidance, and surrender to the flow of your journey and trust in the process of this journey. Alright, so let's get on to the energies. Again, I already shuffled everything, so we're just going to split them so that there's less noise on the recording for those with earbuds. Spirit gives true and precise messages for the collective for today's energy. Please, true and precise messages. Overall energy for the divine feminine and then the divine masculines, please. The feminine and then the divine masculine, please. Thank you. Divine masculine. Don't know why I forgot to shuffle, but it is what it is. Let me set these here for a moment. These look a lot like the cards we had the day before Christmas, perhaps. So divine feminines, you have Arlo the Parrot, and this is about speaking your truth, speaking from spirit from your crown chakras, or open your intuition, your third eyes, open your throat chakras are activated, and this is about change as well, because it's the number 5 card. Listening to your higher self, speak the truth. Speak love and light. Speak love to yourself, your affirmations, but speak from your higher self, your higher perspective. Don't be afraid to go in deep for those emotional triggers that need to be healed, especially when we have any full moon or new moon, the solar eclipse. Right now you might be having those more triggers bringing up things. We're all around family this time of year, right? And that could in itself be triggers if they're a little bit more toxic than you were ready for or ready to deal with, strong enough to deal with perhaps. Number 11 card. But definitely about being direct, delving into the truth and your emotions. Going down deep in the emotions, bringing them up and dealing with the truth of them. Masculines, you have a number 4 card, balance, stability, knuckle. This kind of reminds me like that innocent inner child, innocent energy. Perhaps you're awakening that inner child, shedding the old ways with your new rebirth. You're being that a little bit giddy or joyful. This is a good joyous time of the year. A lot of giving and taking, but the as Spirit wanted to remind everyone about self-love and to go within, healing that inner child. And this card is about kind of being that giddy inner child, being that innocent. Don't be afraid to laugh at this journey or yourself, but to enjoy the journey as well. This is a vulture card. It's about doing away with the dead, cleaning up things that no longer serve you. It's a number 10 card, an ending, all about wisdom, being a little bit rebellious perhaps, but you're glowing and putting the work in whatever needs to be done, and you are cutting off the things that no longer serve you. For some of you, it's also a reminder to cut out the toxic people in your life. That relationship or situationship is dead and gone, and it needs to be carried away with the vultures. Okay? So we already split this deck. I'm going to go ahead and get into it. Spirit gives true, precise messages for recent past for the collective. And present energy, please. And near future. So in the near past, you had the Tower moment. This was opening up that can of worms for truth to be revealed, those last bits of things that needed to be released from your life. And certainly holidays can be a trying time for Tower moments. This is also about your inner growth, the tests that come along in your life to encourage you to go within and heal and to release the things that no longer serve you. When we don't release the things that no longer serve us, or we don't take the small hints from Spirit, Spirit sends in the Tower moment to clear away that thing along with the vulture, to scrape up the dead carcasses and get them out of the way for future growth. In the recent past, you had something to celebrate, something regarding your change, your rebirth, your love of self. Perhaps this was a newfound love for yourself, that you're accepting yourself now. In the recent past, you stepped into the throne as King of Swords as well. Taking a look at things from the throne from a higher perspective, and communicating this change and alertness, this new way, this new perspective to others. In the present moment, you have the Ten of Swords. The last, and it's right under the Tower that fell in the past. So something regarding this Tower was that last sword that fell, stabbed you in the back, or the last one you threw, haunted you that you couldn't sleep at night, or caused one too many pains that you just couldn't deal with it, and you knew it's time to move forward because of this situation, putting an end to the stabbing in the back, put an end to the pain, self-sabotage. Coming out a Page of Swords, ready to communicate. Perhaps not. Also, this is someone stepping forward, perhaps only as a page in this journey, but ready to cut the things out that no longer serve them. Take action because of this Tower moment that then left you with something to celebrate, and you're ready to step up your game, per se. The Queen of Pentacles, putting the work in regarding your pentacles, your money, earthly material possessions as well. This could be the King of Swords coming out as a Queen of Pentacles, or this could be a Queen of Pentacles in someone's life, or the Divine Feminine energy as well to some. But they're putting their work in, working towards their pentacles, focusing also on their inner beauty, loving themselves. Knight of Wands is here with a message coming in fast, as this Knight of Wands does. Wants to communicate, wants to start a communication about this passionate new beginning together. However, mind you, this mask is down, therefore this may not be the whole truth, and something may be getting held back from you. But the Queen of Wands is here to, of course, delve into that truth, as she is the Queen of Wands, not a knight. She will know the truth, and she will get to the bottom of the truth. She is speaking her mind. She is setting her boundaries here in the near future regarding this lover's situation, regarding the lover that is coming towards her with this passionate offer that leaves him, or he feels childlike, and he knows now that she was the chosen one, that she was the star that guides him on his journey, that perhaps for some reason he was setting her aside, keeping her as an option, instead of perhaps even, I'm hearing, in the third party situation. And the Page of Cups, he's gone within and filled his own cup of love, realized that it's time that he do that self-care, that self-love for himself, stepping out of karmic or toxicity. And going into 2020, we have to leave all toxicity and karmic energies behind. So it's good that he took that step. Two of Swords, making the decision with their third eye, with their intuition, listening to their spirit guides to make this decision. And this decision has left them at a crossroads in the near future. And perhaps in the past, they also, for some, I'm hearing, were at this crossroads in the past and chose incorrectly. But now they have chosen to love themselves, to go within, to reevaluate this situation so that the Wheel of Fortune can turn forward in this near future. Five of Swords on the bottom. Clarifying the Tower card. Clarifying the Celebration. Clarifying the King. Clarify the Wands. The Tower moment. Oh, wow. This Tower moment was also something that was manifested, this new beginning. It was an end of a cycle. Divine timing was at play, and divinely guided as well. I'm hearing guided, so divinely protected as we go into this new cycle. It was also something that's been manifested, knowing they had all the tools within themselves to manifest this new beginning. They took control the situation in their own hands and asked Spirit for guidance and manifested a change, and the Tower came in to create that needed change. Regarding truth, this is in reverse. Regarding a three-party situation, the truth had come out about a three-party situation. They had received many warnings from Spirit, many synchronicities about coming into truth, but they didn't. So this is about truth that was spoken about someone that was trying to juggle more than one option. And they thought they could take this forward, moving forward with that energy, but it only kept them stuck in a web of lies. Eight of Swords, sleepless nights. This was self-imposed because they were the ones keeping themselves in this juggling connection. They thought that they could balance things out, that they could have the dream fulfillment with balancing them. But the King here stepped into his power and realized from a higher perspective that that wasn't going to happen, that he needed to communicate his truth and to have strength to do so, to take a stand regarding his beliefs, regarding his options, and regarding his new beginning. And let's move these down. Ten of Swords, Page of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and Knight of Wands. clarification, please. Thank you. Okay, so regarding the Ten of Swords is the Tower card, and it was regarding not making that choice. So it was one too many swords, 10, putting an ending to the stabbing themselves, they're self-sabotaging themselves regarding that two-party situation where they refused to decide, refused to choose the right choice. So the spirits sent in the Tower moment to make that choice for them. Divine Feminine, of course, moved forward, pulling back her energy. Yes. So regarding the Page of Swords, he wanted to communicate moving forward, but the Queen, the High Priestess, pulled back her energy, moved forward in her journey. 9 of drums, 9 of coins that put an end or finally turned away. This Page of Swords finally turned away from the illusions that they were kidding themselves about. The Queen of Pentacles here. Yes, regarding the lovers, the divinely guided pair here. And regarding 6 of Cups that was not equal, was not balanced. The Knight of Wands. Again, regarding Page of Swords, her moving forward in her own journey and her mission, because an ending of the cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. The Wheel of Fortune and the cycle is not going to stop because the masculine or feminine do not make a decision. No decision is a decision. The energy is still moving forward. Time still moves forward. If they don't make a decision, Spirit's going to make it for them, and thus they did. So. Some clarification, Spirit. Added clarification, please. With the Queen of Wands standing her ground, setting her boundaries. Someone else was being greedy as well. We have a Tower moment under a Tower moment because someone was holding on to the material possessions, refusing to choose correctly. They thought this material possessions is what made them who they were. It was stable, but it was faulty foundation, and it had to come down. It had to move forward. And Spirit 2 of Travelers is having faith in guide Spirit, knowing Spirit will guide them to move forward as well. And advice for that card is cutting things out. Yes, 1, cutting things out that no longer serve them to move forward. The Lover's card was here. He finally realized the choice that was supposed to be made that he had made incorrectly. 2 of Drums, he had planted his seeds in the wrong place. Here he has a tree inside the house, growing weeds within the home because it was planted incorrectly, chose incorrectly. He needed to weed and cut out things that no longer serve him and ask Spirit for guidance, for balance. And Matriarch of Pipes, of course, speaking that peace pipe, coming together peacefully with communication and advice. Then Chief of Blades is the King of Swords, speaking truth, cutting things out that no longer serve them, coming in with facts, with communication, perhaps a bit gruff, defensive energy as well. This Page of Cups now filled himself with this cup of love. He has realized he's ready now to plant seeds, cultivation. Number 5, make the change to plant seeds for another crop to move forward correctly regarding his High Priestess. 2 of Swords, making that crossroad. Yes, making the divine decision with the guidance of the Knight of Drums. This is the white buffalo calf woman spirit, guiding and reminding them that they will never be without that in which they need in their journey, and to follow Spirit's guidance for that. And this is Shields number 1, and this is the Yin and the Yang card, spiritually connected. This is a spiritual connection, and your advice for that is know and trust that Spirit is protecting you in this journey. The Wheel of Fortune is here to move forward correctly. You will have victory, number 6. You will have victory. But you need to release and let go of the three-party situations of the evil toxicity that you are clinging to. The advice for that card is the Hermit. Go within, number 9, in your completion and follow your inner light. Spirit is guiding you, your spirit, your intuition as well. Spirit saying, listen to all the synchronicities. Spirit is giving all of us signs and synchronicities all around us, the birds, the plants, everything that you see in your day-to-day, things that are, you might just think are coincidence, but there are no coincidences. Know that right now is, so many things are changing at this time. Things are coming to a close at the end of the year, and moving into 2020, things will only change that much more rapider. Okay, that was a word that came in. I'm not even sure it's a word. More rapidly. How's that sound better? Additional advice moving forward for Maiden of Blades, just cutting out the things. It's so important to cut out those toxicity to move forward into 2020. Cut out the things that no longer serve you, so that you can have a peaceful movement future forward. That while many tears will be shed perhaps on this trail that you have been on, know that you are more than halfway there, that it is much needed for healing as well. Tears just flush the toxins from your body, that shed the pain and sorrow from within you. Allow your tears to fall. And as you remove toxicity from your life, cutting out those around you that are no longer serving you, even though some may be friends and family, if they keep you at a low vibration, then it's time to move away from that energy into 2020. Advice. Mother Gaia, healing. This is about planting new seeds. She's got a little seedling here in her hand. Right? Plant new seeds and help Mother Earth grow. Watch for signs and synchronicities such as the butterflies around you, but plant the seeds for growth and heal Mother Earth as you heal yourself. This is the cauldron of the womb. What are you birthing? What your cauldron, what you're adding to your the seeds to your crops, whatever you're adding to the cauldron, your womb, is what you will birth. So whatever work you are putting in, know that it will come to fruition for a healthy future. The cave, retreat, and be sure to retreat, to go within and heal yourself, to contemplate your steps throughout the day, and take time morning and night as the moon goes down and as the moon comes up. Go within yourself as well and meditate, to listen quietly to the stillness of your heartbeat. Listen to the stillness around you and hear Spirit speak to you for guidance. Namaste. This is what I have for you for today. I hope you have a blessed evening.